We gonna go in today. We gonna go in today. We got a show today. Guns in my area. I got the strap. I gotta carry them. This is for all the Americans in the building today. I want to thank you for being live today. You are on the new Right Party channel. This is the new Red Party show. Thoughts on Portland? We will get into that. We will get into everything. But shout out to my brother from another mother, Uber guy who was there on the floor. My thoughts on Portland was that it was amazing. First and foremost, just to touch on it real quick, to see all the Patriots there of all colors and shapes and sizes, standing next to each other and holding each other down. And as far as Antifa is concerned, I mean, we already know. I want to thank a good friend of mine, Albert. Hey, how you doing, Miss? I want to thank a good friend of mine, Albert, for allowing me to see the private screening of it. It was probably one of the most. Hey, Michelle. It was it was really important, and I really think that everybody needs to see this movie. I think that this is a movie that everybody needs to see. Good morning, good morning. I think this is a movie that everybody needs to see. It's showing you primarily. We're gonna get into the topic today, but I just want to get into this movie real quick. Hey, Holly Johnson, Uber guy's my brother from another mother. And I will be announcing today that we have over $700 in prizes that we are giving away. So I know that Dave said he didn't want his hat, but Dave, you're going to get your hat anyway. So if you aren't watching this right now, then you should be watching this because you're going to get a hat. All right, we're going to get down to the breakdown of the prizes and everything else. But again, to the movie Death of a Nation. It's important that you see it if you're an American. Because if you're a history buff, then what it's going to show you is that history is currently trying to repeat itself. Everything the Democrats have done before, they're currently trying to do again. And this time they're doing it under the guise of a political party. They have snuck into the Democratic Party. They have taken it over and they have turned it into the globalist movement. They have turned it into the racist movement. They have turned it into pretty much everything that we've dealt with before, we're currently dealing with now. So I just want you to be mindful right now of what's happening, and it's important that you go see the movie Death of a Nation. All right, and yeah, and both parties, Adrian. We in both parties, We like I said, we coming for anybody that's a globalist. What's good. We coming for anybody that's a globalist. Anybody that's a globalist. It makes me no never mind. I could truly give a fuck. If they wrong, we coming for them. All right? But today's show, I'm going to get into some of the prizes first. All right? We have 3 custom hats going out, 2 t-shirts, a drone worth $500 going out, and a Taxstar mic. I am giving the Taxstar microphone to Uber guy. He has a well-established channel. His channel is a conservative channel, and I believe that he not only portrays young African Americans in a positive light. I believe that he portrays every American in a positive light. He's very, very positive, and he's the brother's not a sucker. Okay, I'm trying my best to articulate myself and use my words because my mama told me that maybe I shouldn't curse as much. She said it's okay to use fuck because that's a person, place, or thing. And she said it's okay to use bitch when it's properly used. But I think those are the 2 words I like to use the most. But my guy's no sucker. My guy's no chump. He's definitely a patriot. He's definitely putting it on the line. You will definitely see him out there. We will be out there for that mega rally come September. And it's important that we equipped all of our soldiers out here with the proper weapons that they need in order to, continuously get that fight out there. So, congratulations, Uber guy. You got that mic coming to you. I already got the address. Dave, you have a custom hat coming to you. I told you that I needed to get back first from the trip to California. You have your hat coming to you. for those that donated to the GoFundMe, if you donated $100 to my GoFundMe, then what I need you to do for me is I need you to text me at 347-623-9646 with your name. I will then go in to make sure and verify that it is you, and you will be able to pick between a hat, a custom hat, or a custom shirt. If you see me wearing this shirt yesterday on the show before the YouTube kicked in and kicked me off, then you would in fact see the shirt that's going to be presented out there, and it will say "Fuck CNN, they lie a lot." So if you're not cool with the words "fuck" on your shirt, then maybe you want a hat. The hat won't have anything vulgar on it. I have to say to you guys that this show is and I say before the show, so maybe they could technically erase it because I'm not saying it, but I didn't start the show yet technically either. So this show, viewers' discretion is advised. You may hear language and or subject matter that is not suitable for children under the age 18. Viewers' discretion is advised. So just because I got that out there. All right. The drone is going to Shannon. Shannon will be getting a hat and a shirt, and her shirt will have curses on it, and she's going to have to just deal with that. I have some mini drones going out too to a few of the subscribers too. So you guys will have some of those coming too. I'll be getting in touch with you guys, but I will definitely be getting next to you guys. But I also wanted to break down the orders to you, and I wanted to show you before we get into the show. I told you when I first asked for the donations that originally when you first sub to the channel and you seen that I had a GoFundMe, it was actually initially for $6,000. And the reason why we asked for that was because we were trying to procure our own studio in which we could actually set this up and have this thing done. And I want to announce to you guys that we have our own studio. We have our own studio set up, and it will be totally different. I mean, totally different. It cost me well over $3,000, close to $4,000 to actually get the space, to have the space and be able to use the space. So I'm hoping that you guys are appreciative for what me and just you guys have been doing, all the supporters, everybody's been doing. So with the monies, and one of the cameras came, and in here, it's over $1,800 in this good bag right here, in this good old bag right here. To get into a bunch of stuff. But I mean, we got all of the lenses you could think of, extra lenses you could think of. We have all of the lenses you could think of needed for the camera. We have extra batteries. I mean, you know, this camera was close to $700 via the initial purchase. But currently, not right now, you can find this camera for around on sale right now for the rest of the week, out right now for maybe like $650. That's without all the attachments. The attachments cost a whole lot more than that. We have like a big box over here with all of this, like not all of the stuff, but when I tell you that the stuff that what we have here, what we're starting to do with this channel, here's another attachment to the camera. I want you to be able to see it so y'all can see where the money is going. As you can see, it's all brand new. Nothing here is used. You can see the tab on it. You can peel the sticker off it. Everything here is brand new. Everything was purchased brand new. And totally for the studio, we spent all together $7,231. So I need a one in the building right now for everybody. I need a one in the building right now because we did that. The original goal was $6,000, and right now we including me putting in the 3,000. It was like 3,400, but including me putting that in all together, we have raised $7,231. Bang. When I tell you that this set is going to be ridiculous, it's going to be ridiculous. We have 4 cameras, 2 Canon cameras, 1 GoPro, and 1 Logitech. A lot of people use Logitech when they're doing streaming and everything else, but we wanted to take it to the next level, and we wanted to have studio grade picture and clarity. And anyone who's online right now that knows about this right now, anyone right now who knows about this right now, you know I'm not playing. I ordered a MacBook Pro, so let me just read down the list of orders to you so you can understand what it is that we did, okay? We bought 4 cameras, 2 Canon, 1 GoPro, 1 Logitech. You already know the Canon cameras cost money. All right, we have memory cards, 2 memory cards, a 64 gig and a 32 gig. We got a 2 TB hard drive. We have a MacBook Pro 13-inch, and we bought 2 covers for it. Well, we are. We have a studio chair that we bought. Big dollar. That's right. I want y'all to understand what I did. I want you to know that nothing given to me was ever wasted. I want you to know that it's appreciated, and then I took everything that was supposed to be taken care of, and it was done the right way. All right. So we have a studio chair. We have a cam link. A cam link allows me to connect the DSLR, which is the camera I just showed you, to my laptop to stream live from it. So that's important, and that by itself is like $130. The green screen, the Elgato green screen alone is like $200, close to $200. I got 2 laptop coolers because I also bought a refurbished MacBook too. So a brand new MacBook and a refurbished MacBook. Um, I have a I have a soundproof setting done, so the studio will be soundproof. There is soundproof setup done. I bought the HDMI connector to connect the MacBooks to the monitor. I bought 3 extra batteries, and one of the batteries is a continuous charging battery for the DSLR, so I don't have to exchange batteries. The remaining 3 batteries I will take out when we go out to the field. All right. I have the whole lighting set up. I have everything needed in order to light up a studio. I have that. And of course, I mentioned the mics. 2 mics, 2 Boya. This is the Boya BY-M1, and then I have the Boya MM1 shotgun. I have the Techstar, which we are currently getting out to someone, and I also have the it's like the best one you can buy. I'm sorry. I don't know why the fuck I don't know the name right now, but it is what it is. All right. Sunday the 12th, next Sunday, I will be taking the show off, and we will be just tuning into Uber Guy's channel. And Uber Guy didn't know yet, but Sunday, the 12th, next Sunday on the 12th, you will be picking up Uber Guy's show on the 12th, and he will be holding me down and stepping in at 12:30 for me. So good looking, Uber Guy. It's appreciated. All right, now let's get into the topic of the show today. Women licensed to kill. Now, a lot of people in here are pro-choice. A lot of people in here are pro-life. And I'm going to tell you that if you are someone that is pro-choice, this might not be the segment for you. You might not want to hear the truth. You might not want the truth. But if you stick around, that ass going to get it. All right, so now let's get into the women's right to choose. A woman will always have the right to choose what happens with her body. The problem is, oh, y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this opening monologue? Y'all ready for this opening monologue? Oh, I got that ass right now. I got that ass right now. I got that ass right now. A woman will always have the right to her body, the right to say what happens to her body, the right to choose what happens to her body. But the woman, any woman, should never have the right to kill an innocent child. A child that did not ask to be here, a child that didn't force anyone to make it exist. It is pure innocence. If you believe in any type of God, in any type of biblical book, the biblical books will stress to you the importance of childbirth and the importance of being a mother and giving birth to a child. We have allowed ourselves the opportunity and the right to kill innocence. And we wonder why the world's so fucked up. Well, I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you something. For those who don't have the information, who aren't aware of Planned Parenthood, the original name of Planned Parenthood was called eugenics. And if you just afford me a moment to just revisit my notes, because I already have some things posted up here. I'll get right into the end, right into the beginning of it. Eugenics. The word stems from a Greek word. Eugenes, well born, from, goodwill. Okay. Frederick Osborne in 1937. Well, let's just say this. Eugenics started. around 1883. But in 1937, it was framed as social philosophy. See, originally, what they said eugenics was for, and even you'll still see it inside Wikipedia if you look. Wikipedia blames eugenics twist on the Nazi party. They believe that the Nazis, well, they're currently publishing that the Nazis are the reason why eugenics have such a horrible name and the reason why they were sterilizing black babies and poor white babies at that too. Okay? And that's emphatically not true. A woman named Margaret Sanger was one of the most known eugenicists. She wrote numerous books and she gave numerous speeches on the idea of feeble-minded individuals and those individuals having the right to breed and procreate within this country. It was her belief that she also, an atheist, she also believed that not only were blacks feeble-minded and didn't have the right to actually procreate on this planet, but she believed that poor whites were susceptible to the same thing as well. The idea was to have a society of the so-called upper class mixed bred with one another while they actually outbred and or destroyed all of the poor in this country. In this link in the description today, you will see that there should be something in the description today. Maybe I didn't put it in there, and I probably didn't. But right after the show is done, there will be information in the link that you can directly go to and look for Planned Parenthood, and some things that you're going to find very, very, very disturbing. Okay, so Planned Parenthood was started as eugenics. Eugenics was a tool used to kill poor blacks and sterilize them. There are currently still women in this country that are sterile, that are alive, due to the fact of eugenics. So in order for them to continuously destroy the population and keep control of it, they had to change the name of eugenics because of the Nazi Party. See, it wasn't until their association with the Nazi Party and the loss of Nazi Germany that the name needed to be changed, because prior to that, no one had any problems whatsoever with the name, and they were very, very, very happy with the results of actually using this method to kill and or sterilize African Americans in the United States of America and poor white Americans in the United States of America. Fast forward. You see Planned Parenthood now, and everyone tends to believe that Planned Parenthood is good. It gives women rights. It allows women to get checked up and checks and everything else. Your doctor does the same thing. Your doctor will check you up. Your doctor will give you a checkup, and any hospital will give you a checkup, period. And if you don't have the money, they still will see you and they'll just bill you later. Pretty much, Planned Parenthood will bill you as well, okay? They also have other free clinic options available. You just need to actually check what's local in your area. The problem is Planned Parenthood has bought out a lot of local and private centers in order for them to be replaced with Planned Parenthood, in order for Planned Parenthood to receive the funds from the federal government. In no way, shape, or form should the murder of a child be paid for by U.S. citizens. No U.S. citizen should afford the woman a right to an abortion when she has the ability to be responsible. If a woman is raped, in order for her to become pregnant, it would take around 4 weeks for her to actually be able to find this out. But when a woman is raped, she is taken to a hospital, and the hospital gives her a cocktail. And inside this cocktail, there is certain medications, Truvada, which prevents HIV/AIDS, and there is also the Plan B, the morning after pill, in this cocktail to ensure that no pregnancy actually takes place. The problem is there aren't enough people using contraceptives. There aren't enough people educating their children on the importance of abstaining from extracurricular activities and or just honestly just being promiscuous. We have allowed our children to take this kill the baby doctrine from these Democrats, and the Democrats sold them on the belief that it's because they have a right to their body that they should have the right to be irresponsible. that they should have the right to be promiscuous. And then, after having the right to do all of these foul things, they have the right to then kill an innocent life. If a woman is pregnant with a baby and she is 4 weeks pregnant, and I shoot that woman, and that woman, in fact, dies, and of course the baby dies as a result of the woman being shot, I will be charged with both murders. They will not charge me for the murder of one individual. They will, in fact, charge me for the murder of both individuals. With the child being unborn, I will still be charged for the murder of the child. There is no logical explanation as to why a woman has the right to kill a baby. I have placed some links in the description, and I'm gonna make sure if it's not up there that it will be when I'm done. You will hear the most horrendous things that are done to these babies. It's fucking sad. And the saddest thing is that 900 babies die every day from abortion. And that's not all together. That's just in the black neighborhoods. That's just in the black neighborhoods. 9 times more likely to be killed or aborted than any other baby on this planet is a black baby. Who's responsible for this? Of course, the mothers are responsible. In a lot of cases, though, you have to think about the actual facts of the situation. And the situation is they are not educated on the importance of being responsible. They are not educated on the importance of what it means to allow your ethnic race to continue to flourish and grow. They are, in fact, helping the globalists, white supremacists, liberals, whatever you want to call them, they're all the same. They're in fact helping them to destroy the population. And now this is how it affects all Americans. Because Planned Parenthood, see, they will take money to kill black people, but they're also open to killing poor whites as well. See, poor whites and blacks are now more integrated than they ever was before. They are more integrated than they were during the time when the civil rights movement started, and people were feeling the love more than ever. But right now, currently, white and poor, white and black, white and poor Mexican, white and poor Latino, it doesn't matter what you is, poor and poor are all integrated together. And these Planned Parenthoods are all in poor neighborhoods. They are all around the individuals who are very poor. And why is that? It's because they removed from the area the actual facilities that you used to have and you used to be able to go to, and they were called the free clinics. You were able to go to the clinic and get a checkup, and it would be quick and fast and in a hurry, and you were able to leave. But these things were quickly removed and replaced by Planned Parenthood. Why is Planned Parenthood doing this? Okay. Well, it's been known that Planned Parenthood takes the tissue and they sell the tissue. The tissue is supposed to be discarded in a humane way, but in most cases, a lot of the tissue and the dead babies are found in dumpsters in the back of the facility. They're putting babies in the dumpsters in the back of the facility. They're taking the baby's tissue and they are selling the tissue away to people who want to buy it. And 42 U.S. Code 28-G2, it is illegal for anyone to sell the parts and tissues of any human being, alive or post-mortem. It doesn't matter. It's against the law. Planned Parenthood has done this on numerous occasions, and they have found on numerous occasions to ask individuals for money in order to do so. America, we have to wake up. We have to actually start to defend our rights. And our rights as Americans, first and foremost, is supposed to be to preserve the life of other Americans. A child that is not born does not have the right or say in how it is protected. That is a job for the person that created them. If you don't want to be pregnant, use a condom. If a condom doesn't work and it breaks, then you should use a plan B. How about you shouldn't just have sex with anyone in the first place that you're not prepared to have a child with? Everything that you know, that you thought you knew about protecting your body is wrong. Because they don't tell you that every time you've had an abortion, you have a great chance of never having the ability to have a child again. See, they tell you that it's a simple procedure and that it's easy and it'll be done and you'll wake up and it'll all be over again. But they're not telling you that they're sticking a tube inside of your uterus that has blades attached to it. And this tube is sucking and spinning at the same time. And they send the tube initially to the soft spot of the child's head, where if the child the child, whereas the child starts to have its head devoured in this machine and sucked through, and it just goes through like a blender. They are pulling the child out of the uterus and they are clipping the child's neck, destroying it at the spine so the child doesn't live. Ladies, I don't ever want to infringe on telling you what you can and can't do with your body. But as women, as mothers, morally, you have to understand just how fucked up you are. You're truly, really, really fucked up. You're fucked up because you lazy bitches would rather fucking suck dick and not put a condom on, and then afterwards not even take a fucking morning after pill, which is $30 fucking dollars. But you dusty bitches would rather just wait around and then decide to go have this baby just chopped up right inside of you and just sucked out of you. You dusty bitches will see me in the street and you will try to scream and yell and say, oh, you are so foul and it's so fucked up that you would say that about women. We have the right to choose whatever. Bitch, you are asking the right to be a murderer. You fucking stone cold, fucked up individual. Someone should have did that shit to you. That's what should have happened. 9 times more likely to be killed than any other kid on this planet is a fucking black baby. So you know what that means about you black bitches out here, right? Because the women, white, black, Latino, they're not trying to kill no fucking babies, man. They're not trying to kill no babies, man. They're not. They're not out here trying to kill innocent fucking babies. They're out here trying to make the right choices that they can. And they're making sure that when they do have a child, that they're actually able to provide for the child. Too many of you women out here had children and you abuse them. I was abused as a kid. I was fortunate enough to have my aunt step in and, and take me and raise me. I still love my mother. And she was miseducated. So a lot of you females out there that are killing off your babies, you just aren't educated. And I'm going to put some things inside the link to give you an education. But if you continue to feel like killing kids is okay, and as long as you choose to do what you want to do with it, then it's okay for you, then bitch, I hope you die too. You the reason why all the women out here that are working hard, that are taking care of their business, are looking like thoughts, are looking like whores, aren't being respected, aren't being looked at, aren't able to actually have a true relationship because every time they turn around, one of you thought ass bitches are trying to destroy it. You want to destroy everything. All you fucking liberals do is cry and complain about the shit you destroy when people are trying to fix it. I don't want to pay for your fucking abortions. I don't think you bitches deserve my money. Straight up. I don't want to help you kill babies. Fuck that. If you bitches can't get your lives together and can't take care of yourselves, and you can't find men that actually deserve to be fathers, if you can't find a man that actually took the time to court you and actually learn your name, first name, last name, your birthday, favorite color, if you haven't taken the time to find what his favorite meal is and if he doesn't know what your favorite meal is, if you haven't taken the time to learn who you are as a person, as a woman, why the fuck are you having sex in the first place? And even if you are, why aren't you taking the necessary steps to make sure that you are not fucking up anyone else's life? I know why. Because you bitches can, that's why. Because the Democrats told you bitches are able to do whatever you want and can nobody tell you nothing because you bitches have a choice. And the sad thing, you bitches do have a choice. You're lucky I'm not the president because I would lock every one of you bitches up. I would throw your ass right in jail. You lucky I can't right now. I would put your ass right in jail, man. Oh, this your third abortion? Bitch, you got to go to jail. You was a stone cold serial killer. Somebody get this bitch and put this bitch in prison. She's a serial killer. This your third abortion? Well, you's a serial killer. This your fourth, fifth abortion. You's a serial killer. You need to lock your ass up. You need to throw away the motherfucking key. But I'm tired of paying for you bitches to be irresponsible. I'm tired of paying and giving you bitches the right to kill off innocent black babies. You're killing off the Einsteins. You're killing off the Teslas. That's who you're killing off. You're killing off the Henry Fords. That's who you're killing off. That's who you're killing off. You know, I hate a bitch who have a baby to get a check, but I have more respect for the bitch who's having a baby to get a check than the bitch who's just killing the baby. When a woman is uneducated in her real right, when a woman is uneducated in her real right, I can't hold you accountable if this is your first abortion. Because I know after you did it, I know you had to feel really, really, really bad about yourself. You would have had to feel really bad about yourself. But if you're there a second time, and a third time, and a fourth time, they need to lock your serial killing ass up. That's what they need to do. Use a fucking serial killer. You were sitting here seeking the gratification of men, knowing what the consequences is, and you are still deciding to fucking kill the baby. You're still deciding to have the baby. You're still deciding to do the exact thing that you know is wrong, morally fucked up. The thing is, y'all don't want me to tell you the truth out there. Because when I say it so everyone hears it and it makes sense to everybody. No one just hears the things that I'm saying and they say, oh, that's not true. No, this is true. You bitches have the opportunity to take care of what you need to and be responsible. You negate to do that. You don't care. It's like you bitches late at night who keep complaining about losing weight, but at fucking 8 o'clock at night, you bitches are eating ice cream. Why the fuck are you doing it? Because you bitches have the mentality that it doesn't matter. Because if that's what you want to do, you can do it anyway. That's not a Republican attitude. That's not a conservative attitude. That's not the way we think. No one is squandering their time while they're alive on this planet, except for you. Except for you who believes that it's your right to kill someone else inside your body. You don't want to have the baby, you don't want the baby, give the baby up for adoption. Chance to be someone productive in this country, and maybe the baby will come back. Hopefully he doesn't. But maybe the baby will come back and say, hi, mom, I'm rich, I'm famous, and now you can look at me on TV. Hopefully he doesn't say anything to you at all. But maybe he does. Because instead of you being a piece of shit and killing this innocent baby that can't talk, can't walk, can't see, that's completely defenseless, then you can adopt. I adopt 2 kids, my nephew's daughter and his son. My nephew passed away. And I think the greatest thing I've ever done in my life was stepping up to be a parent. It was one of the most difficult things I could have ever done in my life because I knew when I decided to do it, when I stepped up and said that I would do this, I knew that I would never be as good as a father, as great as a father, as their father was that they had when he passed away. And that's a failure that I have to deal with knowingly every single day that I wake up. But the challenge of being a parent is something that I choose to wake up to every day too as well. It's something that I choose to take on every day as well, and it's something that I choose to be successful at, no matter how much I know I've already failed. No one, even rich people, no one having a baby is sure of what the baby's going to be, the outcome, unless you're really, really, really rich. But if you're taking your time on this planet and you're meeting people who don't care about you and you're allowing them to fuck you and come in your body, it's your fault you're pregnant. I hear women saying, what about the men? 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 If you own a basketball team and I come to you as your coach and I say, I'm a great coach, if you let me pick all your players, I guarantee that you will win a championship in 2 years. 2 years go by and you never win a championship. Shit, you only win 5 games at home. Who do you think they're going to blame? I'll tell you who. They're going to blame the coach. They're going to blame the coach. They're going to blame the person that picked the players. So who do you blame in this situation? Ladies, I'm going to blame you. You pick and choose who you procreate with. Unless a man is taking it from you, unless you're being raped, it is on you. You pick and choose the men that are around you, whom you spend your time with, and ultimately whom you give your vagina to. The access of your vagina is your right. That's your right. So it's your responsibility to vet whatever individual that comes across you that's trying to court you. It's your responsibility. It's your responsibility to do so. Because, it's sad to say this, but if the guy leaves, the baby is always going to be with you. The baby will always have you there. He can come and go as much as he wants, but the baby will be with you unless you do some sucker shit and put it up for adoption. But the baby will be with you. So if you know that this is a responsibility, I fucking hate Jesse Lee Peterson. He's a dickhead. Please, let's not talk about his dumb ass on this show. He's a fucking idiot. He's an old ass idiot. Now, he's a fucking coon. I don't like Jesse Peterson. He's a fucking idiot. He's a fucking straight clown. Straight clown. Straight fucking clown. He's a fucking coon. That's a coon. He's a fucking coon. He's a straight coon. He's a fucking coon. So somebody tell Jesse Lee Peterson he's a fucking coon. You tell him I said he fucked up Tommy Sotomayor's show for me. He fucked up the debate he's supposed to have with L. He fucked up all of that. He wants every time. This is off the subject real quick. Let me just get in this real quick on Jesse Lee Peterson ass. He's a fucking fool. First of all, he was raised during an era where there was segregation, where there was a great amount of racism. And you can just tell by viewing his punk ass that he isn't colorblind. He wants to be white. He grew up his whole life seeing people around him oppressing others and having the opportunity of doing so. And he liked that shit to the point of that shit blinded him. It blinded him. It blinded him to the point where he is, in fact, caught up in that liberal white supremacy. He's not even a fucking conservative. All that shit he pop about being conservative, like, he's not a conservative. Except for the fact that he loves my president. For that makes him not a total jackass. But he's still a dumb-ass clown, all right? You never start a conversation off by asking people if they believe in God or not. First of all, you're alienating them. And what the fuck does that have to do with the fucking topic? Unless the topic is about fucking God or whatever someone's belief is, then it shouldn't have anything to do with your fucking show, you dumbass. I hope I don't ever ask me to come up there because I'm definitely going to get some thug life glasses off your punk ass. Let me get back to the fucking topic. He's a big old troll. He's a fucking clown, man. He's a clown, man. Let me get back into this though. Back into the abortion, women's right to kill. I am. I'm back on topic, Carlos. I'm back on topic. All right. The only reason why these abortion, hey Jen, the only reason why these abortion clinics exist right now is to continuously promote the propaganda that the left has created. And that propaganda is, it's okay as long as it hurts you. This is what I wanted to break it all down to, because this is what I wanted to get to. The left has created an atmosphere where it's okay to do wrong as long as it hurts you. Let me explain to you why I say that. It's okay to say fuck Donald Trump. It's okay to not listen to Donald Trump. It's okay to not try to have any laws passed by Donald Trump. It's okay to not interact with Donald Trump's cabinet and or presidency because it hurts you. It hurts you not to interact with him. It hurts you not to ask for laws to be passed by him because he won't do shit for you. And if you don't ask him and he doesn't do shit for you, then we'll have something to come back with in 4 years and complain about. It's okay for you to kill your own innocent babies because, well, we don't really want you motherfuckers breeding anyway. We really want you all gone. And we have things in place like the King Alfred plan, like the FEMA camps, like all those fucking coffins the CDC has. We have all these things in place so we can start getting rid of your ass with no problem. Oh, yeah. You know, the pandemics we start, like Ebola, and then we make it seem like it's going to just kill everybody, and it's going to kill everybody, and it's going to do this, and it's moved over here, and it's kill this person, it's kill that person. All that bullshit we put out there, all that bullshit, is because we be trying to actually promote the pandemic to see if you guys react to it. So when the CDC actually releases one of these fucking pandemics, you guys have nowhere to run. You're going to Planned Parenthood, and all they are doing is stealing your fucking tissue. They're killing off your babies. They're stealing the tissue. They're taking the tissue and they're selling the tissue for people to do strange things with them like fucking spirit cook. I'm not lying. They're taking the tissue and they're spirit cooking with it. These fucking satanic globalists don't believe in humans. They don't believe in that. They believe in the ritual right to take over and enslave the people that are from here. If you look in the history of eugenics, and the person who coined it was Francis Galton. Francis Galton is the man that actually coined the word eugenicist. But you know what they don't do inside of Wikipedia? They don't explain to you how eugenicist had to change his name to Planned Parenthood. Yep, that's the one thing that you don't see in here. You see Nazism and the decline of eugenics, but you don't see the eugenics transforming their name to Planned Parenthood. And if you do, it will be probably from an independent resource. Every time you females go to have an abortion, you are giving the state control over killing the future. You are putting yourself in more harm's way than you actually realize because every time you have an abortion, you are destroying parts of your uterus. And it's a good chance that some people who have their first abortion will never be able to get pregnant again. So think about this when you're going to have an abortion. Think about that angry black guy that told you bitches he didn't want to pay for it. And if that doesn't work, then think about the fact that this could possibly be the last time you are ever able to have a baby. Because this procedure that you're about to have can be one that actually can kill you, cause you to continue to bleed and die, or stop you from ever having a baby again. I'm sure this rant had someone feeling disrespected, and guess what, bitch? I'm glad you felt disrespected. I'm glad you whores out there are feeling disrespected because you bitches don't deserve to have kids. You bitches don't deserve the life that you have right now because you don't give a fuck about other lives that are around you. You can be responsible, take the time to actually learn about the individual with whom you are with and actually have a real relationship with someone. But you whores choose to put dicks down your throats and let them come inside you so you can find yourself pregnant so you can then have a fucking abortion. That's it for the show. This won't be a long show today. It's Sunday. I got a lot of learning to do. I got to learn how to set up the studio. I got to learn how to deal with all of the software and everything else. But that's my breakdown of it. I will have some things in the in the description section breaking down eugenics and the history of it. And Thank you. I appreciate it, Annie. And I will be. The show's not going to end now. I'm not going to end it now. I'm just saying, like, everybody knows that during my show there's an open monologue, and I have after the monologue I have like a little rant. I talk about little facts. I get the facts in there, and then after that I'll go to the audience and I'll take I'll deal with the chats in the audience, and then I'll go from there. Um, it's not done. Now we about to turn up now, y'all. So we're gonna go in the chat. So anyone wanting to call up, let me see. Yeah. We are doing the we're gonna do Google Hangouts today. We're gonna do Google Hangouts today. I'm going to look in the chat. Anybody wants me to call them on Google Hangouts? Type your email in the chat. I will be randomly I will be randomly picking up the emails and giving you a call. So if anybody has anything they want to talk about right now, is the time to get on the show live. We will be taking calls. We will be doing it. My son is autistic too, so no one. Ike Rock can come in. It don't matter. Anybody want to come in? Anybody can come in. We could do that, man. I'm open to that, man. I'm open to. I love having all my motherfucking riders on the phone, man. I promise you, I will be streaming from the Trump rallies. You will see me there. First thing first, I can't leave until the studio is set up. All right, y'all. Y'all have to realize something. I just started this channel, I just started this political channel like 2 weeks ago. Prior to this, the only thing on this channel was tarantula reviews and some drone reviews, and I honestly wasn't doing it too much. It was just something that I like to do, so I just did it here and there. This is my passion. This is my life. This is something I study every day. Yes, I'm in New York, so this is something I do every single day. This is something I argue about every single day. So after I did my walk away, the logical thing to do was to open my channel, and then the next thing was if I was gonna do this shit, I was gonna do this shit for real, no plan. Yeah, tarantula. Yeah, tarantula. Yes. It's cool. I appreciate you tuning in all the way in Japan. That's what's up. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm looking for somebody to call right now on Google Hangouts. How we doing this? Anybody right now? Let me text. 2 weeks ago. Of course I am. Of course I am. Of course I am. You don't gotta ask me if I'm gonna be in something in New York. Unless it's towards the end of this month. I will be. I'm finna get together before I join any hangouts. Uh, um, Good Jimmy. They call me Big Willie, Big Illy, Big Silly. We got motherfucking Google Hangouts. Brandon Tam was tough. Yeah. Oh, last night, it was crazy last night. I see the calls last night. It was crazy. Yeah, I rap. I think I joined the day you posted your walk away. Thank you, Treya. Shyness. Everybody, man, warned us of the possible false flag using his name. Not safe to post email here. Remix is not safe to. All right, so I tell you what. Text your email to. I will type the number in the description right now. Text your email to this number, and I will give you a call. I will give you a call. I will give you a text message. Or I'll text you, and we'll be able to go from there. Let me see. You should be able to call the number. Let me see something real quick. Let me see something real quick. Let me see. Let me just see real quick. Let me see if I can call somebody. Let's see if I can call somebody. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna let me do that. So yeah, I'm gonna text the number into the chat right now, and I'm gonna let you guys. Um, yeah, it's Google Hangouts. I'm gonna text you guys. I'm gonna text you guys right now in the chat, and I'm gonna let you guys. I'm gonna let you guys text me at this number. The number is Let me get it in here right now. The number is 347-623-9644. Again, the number is 347-623-9644. The number has been added to the chat. We'll be going on Google Hangouts. When we started the show, we had 2,800 subscribers, and right now we have 2,900 and counting. Just want to let y'all know that. She's looking good out here. Looking real good out here. Looking real good out here. Let me just let this go again, y'all, because I'm just feeling this right now, man. I'm waiting for some people to give me some text, man. While we waiting on that text, let me read in here, man. Carry him. Yeah, man. We in the building right now, man. We in the building right now, man. Let me see if we got any Texas out here right now. We got 2 Texas right now. Let me see. All right, so we got. All right, we got Retro. We about to give you a call, Retro. Give me 1 second right now. Let me type this out. Let me get you on the show. It's crazy because I wanted to name my son Pharaoh. So it's a good look, Retro. It's a good look. Pharaoh is a dope name, and I honestly want to name my son Pharaoh. All right, let's get this brother a call. Let's get this brother on the line right now, man. Let's see what's going on with the brother. Let's see how the brother doing out here. All right, I'm giving you a call right now. Retro Pharaoh. You should pick up your Google Hangouts. I'm giving you a call right now. Her name is not Maxine Waters. Her name is Maxie Pad Waters. Maxie Pad Water. That's her name. We do not give anybody the respect in here of giving them their names when we know they're trying to destroy our country. All right. So Donna Lemonade get no respect in here. Dirty Dick Bill get no respect in here. Dusty Hillary gets no respect in here. Okay. And it ain't ringing, but I just called you. Everybody here, if people should be able to hear me, I'm ringing it right now. I'm gonna call again one more time. Yeah, and Maxi Pad Waters get no respect in here. Period. I think Retro think I'm joking. I'm calling you right now, Retro. I'm calling you right now, Retro. I'm calling you right now, Retro. It's not answering. You're not picking up. I don't know what's up with that. I definitely got bars. I definitely got bars. And all my music, I don't write no music on paper. I listen to the beat for like an hour and then I just go in and go crazy on that shit. Who want to shut up the top? We could do that. We could do that. Who wants to hear some shit? Yo, pick a beat real quick, man. Y'all playing games, man. I'm doing this, man. Don't have me go off the subject and do this, y'all. Don't have me go off the subject and do this, y'all. Don't have me go off the subject and do this, y'all. All right, hold on. You know what I think we're gonna have to do? I think we're gonna have to play some Montaga right now, man. That's what I think we're gonna have to do, man. I think we're gonna have to play some Montaga, man. Just a little bit, man. I think I'm gonna have to just play a little bit, man. Just say fuck it. I'm gonna have to just, I got, if people asking me, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if y'all don't want me to, I don't have to. Just tell me no. It's yes or no. Who want to hear some Montaga music, man? I'll do it real quick for the fam. I'm gonna play something real quick for y'all, man. I'm gonna give y'all some. I'm gonna give you some hard shit real quick though, y'all. I'm not playing. I'm gonna give you some bars. Y'all wanna hear bars? I'm about to give you bars. Bars.
Montaga. Gunshots, heard I got beef with the blood clot. Niggas talking war shit, but can't take those buckshots. Bitch, know I'm dumb hot, finger in the fuck spot. Gun roll 18 like a truck stop. Don't stop. Nigga, I'm a veteran, nights stuck in the letter.
Hold on, we're gonna get into it right now. We're gonna get into it right now. Cause I gotta have the speakers up. I want you to be able to hear this real quick. I'm gonna let you hear this quick freestyle, and then we're gonna get back into it, y'all. Oh wait.
Montaga. Gunshots, heard I got beef with the blood clot. Niggas talking war shit, but can't take those fuck shots. Bitch, know I'm dumb hot, finger in the fuck spot. Gun roll 18 like a truck stop. Don't stop.
Nigga, I'm a veteran, night stuck in the letterman. Name a motherfucker I ain't better than. Your bitch called my phone disrespectful when I let her in. See inside her face and leave your ass the evidence. It's evident, fuck niggas. Cause what they saying is irrelevant. Losing ass niggas and they'll lose if I let them win. Now why pretend? Niggas know what my mic like. I let them all watch Mayweather fight night. Nigga, what's my life like? Bitches in the limelight. Them niggas don't rhyme right. To a Milton Klondike. Yeah, so I suggest you chill. It's niggas making up their minds and making up their wills. We got so much guns, it's like we making steel. And the feds have my phone cause we baking still. I'ma do kill. I can show you trauma for real. Drama for real. Look nigga, your mama get killed. Fuck niggas, cause niggas ain't that built. And fuck niggas bars, niggas ain't that skilled. There's only one nigga that I say I feel. And that's the nigga talking nigga, ain't that real? All I know is condoms, models, and plenty bottles. Condos of cocaine. If you know like I know, the best eats, the best sweets, the best freaks. I got my dick sucked every day this week. To play it safe, we get apartments with a fire escape. Just in case I got a fire way, plenty evacuate. Niggas I evaporate, bitches that I captivate. I got a bitch who give me head, I call that bitch decapitate. She fuck what they have to say. Cause Chucky died every time you seen Child's Play. Unite fighters, I'm a gun spitter. Got a show for every last nigga that'll run with ya. No remorse, the kids get done with ya. Molotov cocktail, good liquor. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. What we have here now. All y'all disappear by tomorrow. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy. Next thing getting pussy. What we have here now. All I make is one phone call. All y'all disappear by tomorrow. All right, we're gonna keep it light, y'all. That's it. Yeah, I got bars though, man. I got bars, y'all. I got a bitch who get me ahead. I call that bitch decapitate. I'm the best. Fuck what they have to say. Chucky died every time you seen Child's Play. You knife fighters, I'm a gun spitter. Got a show for every last nigga that'll run with you. Whew. Come on, y'all. I do this for the conservative movement, baby. Huh? Make sure y'all tune in to Power 105 if y'all in New York. My DJ name is DJ Will, DJ Self. They play my music all the time on the radio. Make sure y'all tune in to Power 105.1 FM in New York. Make sure you download iHeartRadio. You can hear the music over there. I be trying to keep it political. I be trying to keep the music away from this because I don't think that people will take me as serious if they know I had music out. So I just want y'all to know that. Y'all can see my videos. Y'all can just type in my name. I can actually put a link in the description, but I can put a link in the description where you can see DJ Self from Love and Hip Hop in one of my videos. And yeah, it's cooking. I'll put that in the description too later. I should do a pro-Trump rap, right? I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do a pro-Trump song and make that shit mad hot, where everybody be sweating the shit out of that song and be jocking the shit out of me. I can get in contact with Kanye, bro. It's not hard to find. I can tell my DJ to get in contact. My DJ got all their numbers. Oh, at Gmail. That's what it is. Cause you send me Hotmail. I'm like, whoa. Gmail. All right, we about to get a caller live on the show, y'all. We back on the show. We about to be back on topic. We're gonna get back on topic. We're gonna stay on topic, and then maybe one day we'll have like a we'll call it a block party. That's what Uber. That's what we're gonna do. Uber. Look, we're gonna call. Look, we're gonna call it a block party. You heard? I love Adrian. That's my nigga. It's cool. He can do it. We're gonna call it a block party though. You heard? We're gonna do a block party where all of us get on, right? It don't matter who show. It don't matter. It don't gotta be my show. It could be your show. It could be anybody's show. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna go and do a block party on their show. Everybody's gonna come with some type of giveaway and all that, making sure that make sure that everyone subscribes to everybody's channel. But we're gonna have a block party, and we're gonna have the conservative leaders in there. We're gonna be talking, popping our shit. We're gonna be doing the giveaways and all that, and we're gonna have music and all that. What I want to do is for everybody that's in New York and Atlanta and Philly and Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Atlanta, and New York, Connecticut. Let's get together. Let's do something. Let's have a block party. Let's rent out a place. Let's rent out a venue or a spot. Let's do it. Let's do it together. Let's have a meet and greet. Let's really do it, and let's drop some Trump music. I'm telling you, watch me do a Trump song and watch me kill that shit. Mark my words, watch. Charlotte in the building too. We fuck with y'all. Holly. I know a Holly. Holly, do I know you? Depressed. Fucking gray hair already. Yo, listen to me. I thought you was a girl named Holly Ruger. I'm going to make a Trump song that's going to be so fucking lit. It's about to be crazy. Mark my words, watch. Yo, producers, who got some ill trap beats that they got in their arsenal that they want to hear something crazy on? You need to send that to me, man. Hey, make sure you text me. Make sure you text me you want that. Can't nobody see that one damn hair. It's stressful though. You see it when you're a man. You feel me? You see it when you're a man. Yo, listen to me, man. Send me beats. Somebody send. That's right. Let's join the. Let me give this brother a call real quick too. I was supposed to give him a call. He ain't never answer, and I called the wrong person. Y'all got me going crazy talking about music right now. You about to have my show. You're like, I thought you was walking away from that. What's up with that? I thought, like, chill, chill, chill. Corey, we giving you a call right now, Corey. We giving you a call right now. Danny Williams, Danny Williams, Danny Williams, Danny Williams. Yeah, Brazil got beats. That's the thing though. I be hating to have to pay for them shits. Yo, that If I Rule the World sample that I put out there cost $500,000 to clear, boy. That shit cost that much bread to clear, boy. Like that much bread to clear. You already know that YouTube wouldn't even have that shit up right now if that wasn't cleared, boy. That If I Rule the World beat is $500,000. When you do samples and shit like that, Rizal, you gotta watch it because they be taxing you and you be trying to get them shits cleared, man. That should be hard, man. It says it. Look, watch this, Corey. I want you to see me calling you, Corey. No one answered. I'm gonna try again. It's calling you, Corey. At least my kitchen ain't dirty, because if it was dirty, it would be embarrassing right now. So at least it ain't dirty. Since at least it's not dirty, right? Y'all can see he has a kitchen. Shout out to everybody liking my shirt right here. Hey, I do have to tell you too that I know I said that the website won't sell the apparel on it, but I'm gonna just put everything all together in one shot deal, and I'm gonna have everything off of the website. So we'll get it done. Corey, I'm giving you a call. That's twice I called you, no pickup, bro. I gotta move on to the next call. I gotta try to get somebody else a chance to get in here. I tried to hit you up twice, and I didn't get. You didn't pick up. Could give it one more shot. I don't know, Deborah. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, you can call without being on cam. Nobody's gonna see you, Reese. It's just me. You just see me. You don't see what it just happened. No one's gonna see you. No one's gonna see you. Who said that? Who's saying that? Who's saying it's dangerous here? You can't talk about being conservative. I'm about to. You know what? Don't get time out now. I'll try one more time. You don't have to. You can call me on Google Hangouts. You don't have to use. You do not have to use. You don't have to answer using your You don't have to answer because my hand. We're gonna try this, brother, one more time. But if you call up, no one can see you. You don't have to. You don't have to be seen. No one can see you online. No one is seeing anyone that called yesterday. No one's gonna see you. You'll be just fine. Nah, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I know. I know how it is. I know how it is. Corey, we calling you right now. That's what you hear, Corey. I'm calling you. Oh, no, Corey. All right, y'all. Text me 347-623-9646. We are in the building right now. And let me see. I tried again, Corey. I see it says hi, Corey. I see nothing popped up, but I don't know what's going on your end because I'm definitely with the Wi-Fi over here. It's popping. Let me ask y'all a question. What did y'all think about that girl in Chicago, Mother? That girl that got left in the freezer. What do you think about her mother? You tell everybody to call Reese. You better give me Reese. You better text that number right now, Reese, and you better pick up the phone, Reese. Give a nigga a call. And now you and your man, Rozelle, both got wrenches. And somebody else too. I want to give Trey a wrench. I'm trying to get, but she's passing me so fast. I've been trying to surprise her with a wrench for the longest, but she's been passing me so fast. New son in the building. We got 2 new subs in the building today, y'all. We got 2 new subs in the building today, y'all. How do we reach each other out to the hood? And how do we reach out to the hood in Chicago? We go to Chicago. That's how. We go to Chicago. That's how. I'm using the I haven't had the camera set up yet, and I'm not using the tablet to do the FaceTime today. I'm using to do the what you call it. I'm using my iPhone 10 because I didn't want any interruptions with the service or any all the calls. Whoever is TM, whoever is Power J, JR is about to get a call. So make sure that you're ready to have your call. I'm about to get your call and call up. We're about to talk live. Okay. Okay, I'm giving my dog Stray Dog a call right now, man. Just get him on the phone real quick. See if we can get him live on the show real quick. Here's something from my brother from another mother. And this is the thing too, right? This is the thing that keeps us this is the thing that keeps us disconnected from one another too, right? The fact that we aren't really able to like to black people, they'll put country music off or rock music off as if it's some shit you don't want to hear. But when you actually hear this shit, you be like, damn, this shit is hard, yo. Like this shit is hard. This is a hard ass song. Like Stray Dog, I called you, no answer either. I don't know what's up with y'all with we're not picking up the phones, man. I hope it's not me on my end. I don't think it is, because if I call everybody right now, if I call Maurice, if I call Adrian, all of them gonna pick up. Kanika Jenkins, what do you think about the mother though? What do you think about the mother? What do you think about the mother? I need people from Chicago to tell me. My favorite rock group of all time is Queen. Don't have me fuck around and play that record right now. I'll play that record. Y'all don't. I'll play some Queen in here, man. Here we are. Queen rocks, man. Queen rocks, man. You feel me? Yo, listen, man. Queen, let me tell you something about Queen, man. If you ever watched the show Highlander and you ever wanted to wield a sword and chop somebody's head off, like an American, not like nobody else would, but like a real American, because it can only be one America, then you've heard this song. You've heard this song, Princess of the Universe. And when I first heard this song, damn, that's crazy.
Like leather, skin is
We're gonna have to let this Queen rock real quick.
9 out of 10 men don't
I love Queen, man. I fucking love Queen, man. I listen to Queen before I start my workout in the morning, before I do my push-ups and my pull-ups and all that. And I just be so fucking pumped and ready, man. If I was going into war, I would listen to this before I go into war. We're the princes of the universe. Can y'all hear this shit, man? I mean, something to you, man. That's how they keep us divided, man. They don't tell us how to appreciate each other's music. This should be hard, man. This should be hard, man. Word from the group Milo, yes. Lincoln Park. Look, somebody said Lincoln Park in it right now. Somebody said Lincoln Park in it right now. I love reggae too. We do all that. You'll hear that in the shop. If y'all ever hear the show, you probably hear reggae in the background playing and all that. I listen to all type of music, man. Mercury was the man too. All right, let me see. Hey, I love you guys. Have a great day. You need some money? Okay, excuse me, y'all. I'll be right back. It's good. You enjoy yourself. I love you. All right. I'm thinking I'm gonna leave that. Let me crack that door too. Don't forget, come to the shop. After 2:30, I'll be at the shop. Just come there. I'm sorry, y'all.
You going to the shop? You going to the shop?
I'll be there a little bit. I'll be there a little bit later on in the day. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to prepare my niece and nephew for a day of adventure, so they needed cash to squander in order to do so. Try me again, hangouts. I'm gonna try right now. Wait. Let me see. Hangouts. All right. Let's try. I'm gonna try to get both people on the phone. So straight, I'm gonna give Corey one more call because he said try again. So I'm gonna give Corey another call right now and hear what he got to say about the show. And then I'm gonna give you a call and keep it in the same order. And I'm gonna let y'all cook it up. We got a ton of time left in the show. I'm gonna do the show around the same thing we do. Close to that 2 hour mark. The last show was like crazy though. Oh, I don't got it. They got it. They young. When the kids are young, they don't know what to do with cash. They squandering it. That's why I say that. Every time I give the money, I say you're squandering my cash, and I just say it because I know the kids don't know what to do with the cash. So, Corey, I'm calling you. No pickup. All right, let me give my man Stray Dog another call. Let me see. I love all my deplorable brothers and sisters in the building right now, man. You in Brookline houses in Brooklyn? You're not in Brooklyn right now. Don't lie, man. Don't lie, man. Don't lie. James, don't worry about it. There's no kids in the building, James. They came and they gone, man. You seen it out, and then when you see me light it, that means no kids are around me. I don't smoke. All right, Brookline, Massachusetts. I don't smoke around children, bro. Annie, you can't call. I'm doing the show from my phone. Don't worry about it, James. This is marijuana. This is for my health. I'm smoking for my health. Yeah, I'm calling, dog. I'm calling. How about this? How about I text you my Google Hangouts and you call me on Google Hangouts? How about that? How about we do that? Let me. We can do that. Let's see if you can pick up that way. How about you hit me up right now? I blame society. Abortion is great. When you see these trolls coming in the building and they just trolling, as long as they're not being disrespectful to you, you can let them troll and say whatever they want, because that means it's geared to me. If as long as it's geared to me, it's funny, and I don't care because it's a view. So if they want to come in here and view and troll, then let them view and troll. But we need the views anyway. We want all the views. James, suck my dick. I'm not here to be your role model, fuck boy. I'm here to tell you the truth. If you don't like the truth, then this ain't the channel for you. This ain't the channel where you find role models. Go to the fucking boys and club, girls club for that, sucker. I know how to troll too. We gonna have fun, y'all. Let them troll, let them say whatever they want. Let them say whatever they want. No, Dave, you can't troll, man. And you still ain't send me the damn thing for the Dave, text me right now so you can get the damn hat, bro. Stop playing so much. But if you're gonna troll, Dave, troll them. Don't I can't troll all the trolls at one time, bro. Come on, man. James, I know your mom ain't aboard you. You should be lucky. What's good, Dave? Ain't shit. You know I'm chilling. I know your mom ain't aboard you. You should be lucky. For everybody that's in this channel right now that feel like abortion is right and it's cool or whatever, go jump off a building right now and go do everybody a favor. Go take care of that. If suicide is illegal, then abortion should be too. Anybody got anything to talk? Let's talk. Let's open it up. If suicide is illegal, then abortion should be too. If you can't legally help someone kill themselves, then you shouldn't be legally helping someone kill a baby. The Those are trolls. Yeah, just troll them. Just troll. They just trolling. Just troll them. Make sure anybody in here giving their opinion, saying what you shouldn't do to babies or whatever, make sure y'all use the same arguments you heard already in the show. That way they can't even argue back. You got to use common sense when it comes to these people. And now, not common sense, everybody don't have it in common. So you just have to use the truth. Straight truth and just give it to them. It's okay. I know. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get Reese on the phone right now so we can hear Reese live and hear what Reese got to say. Because maybe Reese got something to say. I'm not really looking at too much of what the trolls are saying, y'all, because you got to understand something. These are people that aren't showing their face. They aren't putting themselves out there like that. They're just like pussy motherfuckers who's just saying shit to say shit. And the sad shit is, it's probably somebody I know because, you know, I got family and friends that aren't really supportive. They really hate on the low. They hate to see you doing good. They hate to see you actually trying to do something positive. And they'll go in there and they'll do things like this because deep inside they hate to see you doing good. You know what I mean? Like that's what it really boiled down to. It boiled down to fake ass friends and fake ass family and so on and so forth. So anyone in there probably trolling is probably somebody that knew about the channel already or prior to. Don't worry about it. It's not something like, yeah, it's most likely somebody you know. And I got a bunch of bitch ass people who wouldn't do it in my face because they know I would smack the shit out of them. So they would rather come and do it over here where they know they can't get the shit smacked out of them in the first place. I promise you that much. We're giving Arisa a call. Damn. Did everybody go on their emails and check their emails or something like that? I'll text you the you got a wrench. If you got a wrench, I'll text you the email to the to the what you call it. I'm texting you right now though. It should say pick up. Let me see. You should have a text from me that say pick up. Everybody that I call should have a text that say call back or pick up. You probably have to look in the invites. When it's calling you, it's not going to call you on a regular call. You probably have to call for the invites.
Here we go. You got me?
I got you. We got Reese live in the
Yo,
building, y'all.
what's up? Finally, somebody got there. All
We
right.
we got a caller from Cleveland, Ohio. I'm correct.
Yes, sir. That's where I'm from.
Can y'all hear her? Can y'all hear her?
Can they hear me? Because I'm not in.
They
I'm
said they
not in
hear you.
YouTube right now.
They
You know,
said
I
they
don't
hear
have
you.
the fancy
They said they hear.
equipment to
They said
watch both of them.
they said they hear. Yeah, they hear you. They hear you live and clear. The queen, you live right
All
now.
right. Tony, first of all, I just want to say I love your show. I'm so glad I found you. I was out here feeling real lonely, man. Because ever since I was 18, I was always Republican. I've never been Democratic. My family raised Republican. So I just love all y'all.
We love you too.
But what I really wanted to talk about is, even though we were talking about abortion, I just wanted to also put in that with a lot of women in their choice and not get their choice, but you have to understand the backstory of it too when it comes to the man that they're pregnant with. Because unfortunately, I have a cousin who just slanging baby out her left and right like she a drug dealer. Like, why are you doing this?
Just
But
drug
I
dealing
look
babies.
at that
Just baby dealing. She's just baby dealing like a
baby
motherfucker.
dealing, selling body parts, and I had to stop and ask her like, yo,
Hold
what
on,
is
wait,
your
time out,
problem?
y'all.
Like,
Wait,
what
time
are
out,
you
time out, time
doing?
out. She
But
just wait, time out. I gotta say this real quick, Reese. Reese just gave us another play on words. So whenever you see a woman and she not married and she got 5 kids by different dudes, I could say, three could happen. I understand this, whatever, but 5 kids, we gonna call her baby
it's
dealing.
ridiculous.
She baby dealing now.
It's,
She baby dealing so she can get the check. Go ahead, Reese. I'm sorry.
no, you good, babe. But I actually went to abortion she did one time because no matter what a person does, especially family, you still try to support them and tell them the truth. And I'm like, why are you doing this? But I didn't realize how big the backplay of the pressure of the man that they're pregnant by. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of things with women can be emotional, but it also helps tune into their choice. A lot of these women will stay because the father doesn't want it or they feel like, it's a lot of deeper issues. At the end of the day, it's wrong. You get what I'm saying? I don't agree with it. But we need to have these women have open dialogue, which they do, but some are just ignorant. But just I like to bring both sides to it, not just one
I
side. They
understand.
still dumb, dusty
I
hoes.
understand that.
But
I understand that.
as black women, I hear a lot of arguments like, well, our black men don't support us anyway. know what I'm saying?
We have a little technical difficulty. Give the sister a second. She'll be back in the building. Give her a second. Just let this catch up.
It's the same thing, but like it takes the whole village to do anything. You know,
I agree that there are men out there currently, right now, that are putting pressure on females to abort the child that they found themselves pregnant with. Again, where is the responsibility? Any female allowing a man to enter them, especially knowing if they're not in a financial or emotional or physical position to take care of a child, then why not have him wear protection, or why not get birth control? And I understand that the shot is not good for you, because the Depo-Vera shot originally was made to sterilize men, and it actually sterilizes men. If you do the research on the Depo-Provera shot, you'll learn that it was actually invented to sterilize men, and that's why they also found that it can keep women from actually becoming pregnant, and that's the reason why they end up using it for that. What it does do, the chemical does attach itself to the body. That's why they say after a while, you would have to wait to be able to have a baby after, after a while, because it will still work after. But what they don't tell you is that even if you're able to have a baby after, there's a great chance that this baby may have difficulties reproducing because of the drug. So I get it. I get that the pills, aren't always, effective, but there are condoms, and you can take a morning after pill if you find that the condom broke. But if you wear a condom, this is the only way you'll find out that the condom did break, and this is the only way that you'll find out that you may be pregnant. So the best thing to do is just to be safe. If you can't afford to have sex, then maybe you should just, remain calm and cool. But condoms are free, and they're free at any hospital that you go to, and they won't tell you that you can't take as many as you want. Because I take female condoms, the big ones, they fit. I think I'm joking, but I take all of them. There's a box there. I take the whole entire box with me, and I leave with the box. And no one tells you you can't have the whole box. This is a hospital. They have tons of fucking condoms there, so there's no excuse. But uh, uh, I'm sorry, Reese. Do you have something to say to that?
oh no, I totally agree with you because I also have another dark story that goes along with it. Because currently, I'm raising and I adopted my two little cousins when they was abandoned by their mother. And honestly, I only got two. There's eight of them altogether. And the mother, she has no drug problems. She has no mental health issues. I know her since birth. She's literally just an evil person. And you know what I'm saying? And people have to understand, like, you want to say mental health and everything, you have to judge a person by their character. You know what I'm saying? They fruit, the labor, like with anybody. I'm raising two girls. And I just, I felt like it was my responsibility because their family, they did not ask to be here. And she was going to leave them out to the wolves. You know what I'm saying? So, and I asked her, like, why are you having all these babies? And she did say, well, I'd rather have them than to kill them, which I got it. But, why are you opening your legs to these men that don't care about you, that don't care about your well-being, that don't care about your health, that don't even care where these babies are going? And you did it 8 times? I think she should be locked up, or they sterilize her or something, because some of this is just ridiculous. And I live in Cleveland. It's the most ran down Democratic city, projects everywhere. I mean, people in the middle just having kids just to have a bigger income tax. And I'm just like,
Can I ask you a
I don't
question?
want the government
What's the
involved in
what? Can I
everything,
ask you a
but
question? What's the demographic of your neighborhood? What is it predominantly?
oh, it's predominantly black, and they are all Democratic.
Okay, so it's a predominantly black neighborhood, and in this neighborhood, there are a multitude of females who are just reproducing children to get a check and/or get a Section 8 subsidized apartment.
Correct. I mean, to get Section 8 here, you have to be on the wait waiting list for 5 years before you even get your chance to get government housing. That's how long women had wait, 5 years to get Section 8.
Okay, and would you believe that if I told you that New York, the conditions are currently the same?
Oh, I believe it. I
Now,
believe it.
do you
But
think
look
that?
who's running this. Look at the
Yeah.
mindset. Look at
Do you think that this is just a natural precondition of this people, or do you think that this is an enablement of policies and laws?
oh, it's definitely enablement because these people tell me they say that out their own mouths that well the government's gonna help pay for this. Like if you have that much knowledge about this, you get what I'm saying? This is not an accident that they said that. Uneducated or not, you know what's going on. You know exactly what it is. A lot of people hated Trump. They like, oh, he's gonna take my food stamps. Oh, he gonna make me get a job. Like these are the real answers I was getting when I was talking to people about Trump and when he was running. I'm outcast here. You know, I pretty much have to put myself in the bubble. Like my friends and stuff, they don't even talk to me because I'm
Be-
all Trump, and it's okay. They can really
because they would
fuck about
rather
me all I
be
care.
they would rather be lazy and ignorant than be educated and willing.
Exactly, exactly. And it's just not the poor blacks either. Like my friends, you know, we all went to Ohio State University. They got the degrees. They got all of this. If you ask me personally, they're the most retarded ones with some of these degrees.
The
But
ones with the
um,
ones that went to school, the ones that furthered their training and propaganda.
yes, yes. And they are so pro-black, but do not live in black neighborhoods. First of all, the ones that so claim pro-black do not live in black neighborhoods. They don't even know what's going on, and it kind of shocks me because like we all started here. We've seen this. We've seen this from our parents. How all of a sudden you just forget everything, forget
Would
everything we went through, forget everything they try to do to us.
would you agree that black people current condition is because they made it it's a cool thing to do?
They're followers. We don't have no real leaders no more. Where are the Malcolm X and the Martin Luther Kings and all of that? I
Well, we
mean,
right here. We
they
right here.
really
Shout out to all my brothers in the building, man. Shout out to all the leaders in the building, man. We here.
exactly. But they call us coons. You know what I'm saying? If we're not with the majority, we're the sellouts. You
Well,
know, and when I literally had my friend, she's an economics, she has an economics degree, and we really got into it because she was hell bent on this party switch. She weak. I don't understand how you Republican. They're only for rich people. You're not even rich. They're dog food. And I'm looking at her like we went through the same school. I'm talking about from kindergarten to sophomore year of college. Learned the same things that I learned, and she sat there and just spit these facts to me like like it was the truth. And I'm just like, oh my God, I didn't realize how much y'all was lying. And I felt like I failed them for not speaking up. You get what I'm saying?
you know, I have my best friend, right?
Yeah.
He he's a DJ. He's a DJ at the radio station, right? And he was vehemently against Trump. And I explained to him so many things that Hillary did, and none of these things seemed to resonate with him. And I can't.
But why do you think that?
I'm
Like
going to explain to
honestly,
you. I'm going to explain to you, right? He was raised, and he was raised considerably privileged when you compare him having his mother and father in his life, and then being married, and being homeowners to the average black person, which does not have these. I would say luxuries because in black people's lives it is a luxury to have a house, and have your mother and father there. But this should be just
right,
the American dream, okay?
right.
But because he's been afforded these things, it had it has given him the opportunity to. Although he has grown up in the hood, he has not grown up with as many. Because he's from the Bronx, that's the hood. So the Bronx is
That's
in New
good.
York, so he grew up in the hood, but he didn't grow up, you know, poor, in the hood, So his involvement was just school wise. It wasn't based on living conditions.
Mm,
When I tried to, because I'm sure he understands. the aptitude of information that I have, and I know that he's not gonna argue with me when it comes to certain things. But with this Trump thing, he really, really continuously argued me about it, and then I started to produce things and show him things, and then it started to cease the argument. See, it became to a point where I think even he realized that it can't be as bad as they say, because most poor Americans, not just blacks, but poor Americans realize that there is an Illuminati.
Right.
They realize that there is a globalist movement and agenda at hand, and it is working, and they're working overtime. And while we are asleep, and while I'm studying for the next show, and while everyone's participating, they're still working, and they have a machine that's way bigger than ours. I need everybody to make sure that everyone in there continue to hit that like button. Make sure you continue to subscribe. Right now, we got Reese on the phone. She's calling from Cleveland, Ohio. And if you're new to the building, she's just giving her feelings on the conditions that currently she deals with within her community. And pertaining to the abortion epidemic and the mentally retarded females and serial killing females who are killing babies at a rate higher than any other population currently in the United States of America.
Remember, they drug dealing babies out
Right
here. I
now,
mean, it's
yeah, right
really
now they dealing babies out here. So when we say they dealing babies, I mean that they having a bunch of babies just so they can go collect the check off of each one every month, and then get a bigger one come every February. Is it February? Every February
yep.
when they do the income tax. Those. I don't think that any female that has children that gets government assistance from any children should receive any income taxes back. What do you think about that?
Repeat that.
I think that any female that receives government assistance, meaning that if the government clearly pays for your home, your food, and
Oh
your
my
bedding,
God.
boarding, that come February, you are not entitled to an income tax check. That check should be
Can you?
sent back to the taxpayers. It should be sent and funneled back into the economy, and that also would stop a lot
I'm
of
gonna
frivolous
give you
ass
a
spending.
hallelujah and amen. Because I mean, we're already paying for them. We're already paying for these children. Why are we giving you more money on top of it? I also think the welfare system works, and this is just my broad opinion. Like anybody who pays into it, you get what I'm saying? Not to be just a list associated. But if you're seeing that I have been paying my taxes and I have a great work history and I'm a good citizen trying to help my community, I should be able to use some of these assistance only for a cushion until I get back on my feet. Because in my current situation, I'm over. I tell everybody my situation. Me and my kids almost died in a house fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm a mentally stripped down, broken, left me to the clothes to my back, and I'm raising two other kids. Not even my own. They're my kids, but you get what I'm saying. Then during the midst
Wait, you
of
said you got
my
kids?
yeah, I have
What sizes?
biological sons.
What's their sizes?
My girls, they're 8 and 9, and my son is 1.
8 and 9, and your son is a one.
Yeah.
All right. Make sure you text me your address. What's that? That's their shoe sizes.
No, there's two sides doors. The
All right.
9-year-old,
These
she's
are
getting like a little Adam.
these are clothes sizes, right?
Yeah. Well, my son, he's bigger than he's 1, but he's 2 going to 3. But and the reason I said that is like I'm not sorry about the things I go through. I don't know how people feel about religion. I'm not religious. I'm very spiritual. I believe in my God, Jesus Christ, but that was tested through a lot of people. And a lot of people don't understand how much God took into all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? We
Hey, do
say
you
that
have
we
a
really go through
PayPal
great,
available?
but
Do you have a PayPal readily available?
do I have a what?
A PayPal readily available.
Uh, I do have one, but I gotta figure out my password and stuff like that. But I know I can get back into
Won't
it
you
with that
won't you
eventually.
won't you won't you just make a new email,
Uh-huh.
right? And make a new PayPal account. Send me your PayPal information, and today the show's gonna send you $100.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Hey,
we're going
I'm
to
doing this.
we're
I
going
got
to
you.
I know, but it's just $100. So the show's going to send you
I
$100
appreciate it.
today, and we're going to get a clothing drive together. I know that I have a lot of clothes here from family here, and they're all like brand new, like Polo, True Religion, a lot of stuff like that. And I'm gonna
Right.
reach out to
And you
every
know
one
what's so
of my
crazy? I'm doing that too. I didn't mean to cut you off because even though I know I went through a lot of tragedy, sometimes it takes you going through the fire to understand real life situations. You know what I'm saying? So even through all that, the clothes that my kids have, they can't fit anymore. I donate them to not these companies that I know that's just trying to profit, like real people that I know is going to go straight to um like I go to shelters with women who are out here from domestic violence or also lost a house like I did. You know, I go straight to the shelter homes, give these kids clothes, you know, free meals. Like we do a lot up here and for the little people that's trying to do right. I mean it's something. But I just encourage everybody to, no matter what community you in, black, white, Puerto Rican, Asian, purple, trans, whatever, help out, man. It's just and you'll be surprised how just a little bit will go a long way. You know what I'm saying? Like it just takes that one act to get people to open their mind. Like, damn, you know what? There is people that can care about me, or you know, I do have a chip and a shot out here. You get what I'm saying? Like always trying to find the good in everything.
Reese. I'm gonna have to end the call, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you this that out here in New York City, I have a network of even though people may not agree with me politically, um, I have a great group of people around me that that insist on helping females like you that have been through things that you've gone through, and I will reach out and make sure I reach out to them, and I will try my best to make sure that we are able to assist you and make sure that we are able to
Thank
help you and help your family. I have the sizes, and I will reach out to them and make sure that you get that PayPal information to me before the day is out, so we can get that donation
you.
to
All
you.
right.
All right.
Well, thank you, Dr.
You're
Tucker. I
welcome.
had so much fun on your show. I will be calling back.
You're welcome. I appreciate you for calling in. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
All right, y'all. Sorry for the inconvenience with the mic. Uh, the source started to lose its I'm sorry. The source started to lose its power, so I had to switch it to a different power source. Um, we have sizes 8 and 9 and a size 1. So anyone with any kind of clothes that they want to donate whatsoever, you can text me and at the number that I left in the description, and we can make sure that we get that taken care of, and hopefully we can get this sister uh, uh, some um, some things for the children. What I'll do too is we will talk to Reese later on, and we will definitely all start a GoFundMe, and hopefully everyone will contribute. Because even if everyone contribute like $5, and it's currently it says 45 people, could be more. I'm not sure, but if everyone just contribute $5, like that's not even a lot of money, man. We can really help each other out along the way. We're gonna try to make sure we do this for somebody at least once a month. You know, through the donations that I get. Through the help from you guys out there. We'll find mothers out here that are actually doing the things that they're supposed to do, and they still need a little help. And we're gonna reach out to them. I'm gonna try my best to reach out to Lisa Evans from Fox 5 News that does Street Soldiers, and I'm going to inform her about the task that we have at hand, and I'm going to ask her to help give us some publicity on trying to help individuals that were uh, involved in a fire and that lost their lives. My brother currently has dealt with something to the sorts, and I could just imagine the pain that someone would feel going through something like that. So it resonated and it hit home. And, we're going to make sure that something is done about that. Uh, we're not going to end the show just yet, though. No, we're not. We're not ending the show just yet. Please make sure you get the information to me. We got a call. We gonna answer the phone. Yeah, hello.
Yo,
Yo, Corey, you live, but I don't think they able to really hear you. Can y'all hear Corey? Speak up, Corey.
yeah, they can't hear me. Let me check my
Somebody,
mic volume here.
somebody said yes. Somebody said yes. They can hear you.
Okay, okay.
All right, cool. So it's good,
Well,
brother.
I just wanted to start out, by saying, as a white male, I worked in inner city in Tampa, Florida, at a pawn shop for the last 10 years,
Damn.
and it just changed. I mean, it changed everything about me, obviously, but I just don't think that people, white, black, I don't think people in general realize just how planned out those areas are as far as Planned Parenthood goes, as far as the flood zones go, um, and how the cycle is set up just was right in front of my face every day, of what people were the cycle people would be caught in.
You know what? Can I ask you a question? Since you've been in the pawn shop that long, would you agree that the disposition of the individuals that patronize your business has changed drastically, and that the individuals that currently patronize your business is a lot more disrespectful than the ones that used to when you first started?
Absolutely, absolutely, because the anti-police mentality, um, it's weird because there's a pro-government mentality from getting the social security checks, from getting tax returns, which that's the whole economy revolves around that, and people don't realize that. But and then at the other end of it, there's the anti-police mentality. But the reality is that the police are just enforcing the laws that legislation has passed, and they really don't have any control over what or how they can do things to a certain extent. Now, I ain't saying that all police are bad or good or bad or anything. They're just people, but they're targeted. And just like me being in that environment, I was targeted as a racist. And I'm here sitting here thinking like, man, I've done more for this community than anybody in this neighborhood. Everybody knows me, but I'm still a racist somehow.
That's the irony of it. That's how now think about how Trump. Think about how you felt and magnetize that by 200 million, and then you would kind of comprehend how Trump feels.
Yeah, I relate with it because, I would have, I've I've survived being robbed. I mean, thank God I carry a firearm every single day, and nobody was hurt in
Good
any of
for
the
you, brother.
incidences. But I've survived. I've seen teenagers, 13 to 16, roll up on me, brass knuckles and pipes, thinking that they're gonna do something. And I've seen people go through the prison system, and they just need a way to get to work, and people stealing their bikes, man. They steal their bike. Now I can't get to work. What am I gonna do? Well, I'm gonna get you a bike, man.
You know a story? You want to hear a story? Y'all want to hear a story about bike being stolen? You want to hear a story real quick about bike being stolen? So, I was in California, right? And these are really, really good, by the way, y'all. I was in California, right? And I was living in Stockton, California, and I had a job in Lodi, California. I swear on my father's grave, I rode a bicycle to work. I used to do drop ceilings on modules uh, for schools for autistic kids. So we used to build the schools for the kids. It was just modules. And this was literally 15 miles away from my home. So I had to ride on a bicycle 15 miles one way to work, 15 miles back to work. people ask me, "Oh, why was you?" You know, at some point in time, I didn't always have money, so it was the only transportation that I had, and I had to get to work. This is the only job that I was able to get because I worked for an agency. If I would have said no, then it would have been less likely for me to be able to get. Hold on. If I would have said no, it would have been less likely for me to get another job from them. They would have most likely told me that they didn't have work next time they had a job. So I said I gotta take it. So I've been riding this bike there for a whole week. Now I'm on my second week. This is 15 miles. This is 30 miles a day. I've already did 5 days straight. And now right now I'm on my third day. I get to the job, I go in, I park my bike, I go inside, I go to work, I do my 8 hours, I come out. Now this is a factory job that I had as well. Remember, I'm doing drop ceiling, so I'm dealing with tools. I have to help move tools, pick up tools. This is not an easy job. Okay? So after a long day of work, I finally go to where my bike was, and the shit was stolen. Some guy came in there acting as if he was looking for a job. He's on camera, mind you. This is how dumb these motherfuckers are. He's on camera. He's talking to them. He's asking them. He's asking them about a job. He takes a card. He walks out. Walks to my bike. Cuts the chain. Takes off and goes. Whole shit on camera. Police come. They say they found the guy. They got the guy. I say, do you have the bike? This is like 2 days later. They said, did you have the bike? Did you find the bike? Or they said, do you want us to? I asked them, did they find the bike? They said yes. I said, do you want to press charges on the guy? So I thought about it, and I said, damn, someone who needs to steal a bike probably doesn't deserve to go to jail. And I said to him, I said no, I don't want to press charges because I didn't want to go through the paperwork. I didn't want to have to follow up or whatever. But do you realize that day I had to walk home for 15 miles? And when I looked at the camera, it wasn't a Mexican that stole the bike. Nope. It wasn't a white person that stole the bike. Nope. It was a black man. A black kid. They said they had priors. You can tell by his physique that he also did time too. Probably would have did him a favor by pressing charge on this dumbass, because maybe that's where he wanted to be in the first place. I tell that story because it's just a real quick story and just reminded me of somebody who took a bicycle from me, and that shit made me walk for fucking 15 miles. And I ended up losing the job. Because they were already concerned about the transportation that I had. They were already concerned about if I could actually make it there on time every day, not realizing that the bike ride took me 2.5 hours every day. And I only got 2.5 hours of sleep every day. And then the company that I worked for ended up letting me go because they said that I didn't have consistent transportation. Now you see how the dumb shit someone can do can affect other people around you?
That's what my customers were, man. That's what I mean. I have endless stories about how the community, how the negative people and the poisonous people in the community were hurting the people who were trying and really grinding to try to make something better for themselves. And it's just like I said, I wanted to help people out. If I had a customer in that situation come to me and say my bike got stolen, I can't get to work, man, I got to get this guy a bike. He's already gone through what he needs to do to get the job. He's already trying, showing that he's putting forth the effort. And there's guys out here putting forth no effort, just stealing shit from everybody, stealing what people have earned. started to realize was that the way the community was designed by the government is systematically designed to create that environment, to create, you know, there was two Planned Parenthoods within walking distance of my location. Like, why do you need two Planned Parenthoods? Because the volume is so high that they had to buy out a urgent care clinic and change that into a Planned Parenthood just to keep up with it.
Corey, let them know where you was calling from, Corey.
Tampa, Florida.
Tampa, Florida, in the building, on the check-in. I want to thank you for calling in. I want to thank you for watching the show. I want to thank you for supporting the show, brothers. Really, really appreciate it. You still at the pawn shop? You want to plug it real quick or no?
No, man, I had to get out of there, man, because on top of the neighborhood being tough on me, for 10 years, man, the company was just it wasn't making it happen, man. It was just too much negativity for me, man. Too much.
All right, brother. Well, stand tall. We here. You can check right back in, on the feed and be able to view your interview later on in the show when the show posts. I want to thank you for calling.
All right,
Appreciate it.
appreciate it.
All right, so don't forget, you guys. Um, September, Mother All Rallies. Show will be the set will be set up. Um, and we'll be traveling. We'll be ready to go. We'll be out. We'll be about. We'll be in Washington D.C. We will be there at the Mother All Rallies. Yeah, I got Secret Service. It's called The Gun in My Hip That They Don't See. And it's gonna secretly service me when I pull it out and pop their ass. We be alright. We'll be alright. You know, the thing you gotta think about when someone tells you that they're pro-life, right? Even if they say that their argument, even if they say that their argument is was good straight, even if they say that their argument is we got Stray Dog on the phone, we're gonna introduce him in a minute, but let me just finish what I was saying. Peace. Even if the person tells you that oh, I understand Planned Parenthood started off on a bad note, but now it's trying to change and it's trying to do good things. Ask them why when they say that, right? Ask them why people are able to specifically fund which embryos get aborted, and then ask them why on countless occasions Planned Parenthood was in front of Congress talking about the illegal practices of selling the fetal tissue of the babies. For some of you bitches out there, you don't care. You don't care what happens with the baby when it's all said and done. And to you bitches, you're lucky I don't believe that there's such thing as a hell. But if there is, I'ma see you bitches there. And I'ma see you in the worst torment. When you have the ability to stop something from happening, it's your responsibility to do it when that something is the loss of a human life and or the harm of a human life and animal. As people, we tend to forget that it's our responsibility to take care of one another. And it seems as if more and more we're forgetting about babies that are unborn, that are born, and our elderly and our veterans. At what point will you realize that this government got you fucked up?
What point will you realize that something is wrong with you when you can just go have an abortion and then within 48 hours have sex with the same person from which you just aborted that person's child? Killing machines. A wise man once called you machines, machines. I think that I will no longer call you bitches because I don't think that even a bitch could be this heartless. So I'm gonna adapt the term machine as well. And you machines, Corey, what's good, bro?
What's going on, bro?
Got you live on the show right now. We got Corey in the building. Short, Corey, tell the show where you calling from right now, Corey.
Nah, this is straight, man.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dan. I said Corey. Stray. I'm sorry, Stray.
That's all right, man. Calling out North Carolina, man.
We got Stray calling out of North Carolina right now, live on the show. What's good, bro? What's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, man. I've been hating on Planned Parenthood for quite some time, man. Once you find out the history of it, it's kind of hard to support anything like that. And yeah, I love your show, man. I found your walkaway video a few weeks ago and started following. I don't always
You do
really
music.
fuck rap
I heard
shit.
your music. You do the beats. You do
Yeah, we do
music.
a little basement music, man.
Yeah, you do
It ain't
music.
nothing on your level. But,
Nah, we do music though. I heard it was dope. You send me the link. You send me the link. I know who I'm talking to now. This is Stray Dog in the building right now, y'all. We got the Dirty South in the building, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, man. Like I said, I ain't never really lined up with a lot of conservatives in my life. But, I found my core values, like on this topic, where abortion, you know, we can all agree that this is murder.
Shit is murder.
Yeah, man, I just love how you bring it, Tony, because like I said, it's not too many people out there that bring the truth and the facets that you do.
I try to make sure that I keep that shit real because I know that when it comes, you know what I do when I prepare for the show? I don't write everything down specifically. I just write down the PowerPoints of the show, the things that I know that I need to touch on. I try to make sure that I touch on these things, but I'm already well versed in the subject. So within the next 24 hours, I'm preparing for the next show. I'm preparing for the next
Yes.
show, and I'm doing the studying I need to do, and I'm getting ready so I can go ahead and take care of what I got to take care of, and then from that point on, I'm taking it to a different level. You feel me? Um, it's
Absolutely.
it's not easy, doing what it is that everybody on YouTube do, especially when it pertains to uh, being a conservative, defending our president, defending our core values. These things are like, you know what I'm saying? They're
Yeah,
at a
man, I've
loss.
lost friends that I've had friends for 20 years that don't talk to me now because I'm a Trump supporter. And,
Man, I got friends who I used to talk to every day, man, and we used to do a lot of ignorant shit that we thought was cool, and currently right now they're doing it without me. So I mean, you know what I mean? So in any event, it doesn't really even, you know what? They say that only gods and beasts find peace in their own solitude. And if that's the case, I'm happy with being alone. Because if I'm described as either or, I could live with that. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely. Places like this show us that we're not alone. There's a lot of souls that think like we think.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. And as long as we keep that communication open and we keep, uh, keeping that dialogue open between one another and we actually start telling each other about our differences so we can appreciate them, then it'd be a lot better than us having differences and not knowing what they are so we can appreciate them. I'm telling you, the news will constantly tell you that the news will constantly, well, the television will constantly tell you that
that white people have it all figured out, that they're all rich. And every time you see a show on TV, you'll see that. Like I think Roseanne Barr's show was the only one of the only shows that showed white people impoverished, like a real condition of what white Americans, went through. And I'm gonna tell you something. That was one of the realest shows you've seen. Like how hard she struggled, the things they went through. This is something that you never really saw on television, and it's something that was done on purpose because they wanted to continue to promote this agenda. The people that are in charge of the television networks are the same people that are funding the liberals that are taking away our liberties in our countries. Same liberals are producing laws which entrap our citizens, which remove the control we have over preparing our children, and furthermore, it removes the power we have over nurturing ourselves and feeding ourselves. Why am I saying this? Because currently, right now, if you hit your child, the government can come in and lock you up. And I mean, it doesn't matter. Abuse is bad, but I mean, some kids deserve to have their ass spanked. That's the reason why a lot of these kids are running around doing the things they're doing right now in the first place. Had they had some type of discipline, then things would be different. Second, currently, right now, if your kid misses school and you decide to want to start home training your kid, you have to go through loopholes in order to get that done. The government wants to be so involved in the curriculum in which you're teaching your child because they want to make sure that they're receiving the same propaganda that the other children in other schools are learning. Now they have something called Common Core. This is something that they're teaching in public schools and they're teaching it inside of the charter schools. These things are tools used to further commit these children into being zombies. Nothing about the curriculums currently asks them to question anything. There are formulas given to them and they're not questioning on how to get the answers. Currently, right now, instead of them breaking the number down to the exact order, they're told to round it off so it can either be over more than, and this what they're preparing them for mathematically is for a one world government. This point of not having a penny and you teaching them to round it off to the nearest so it's at its highest point is a cap to where you can keep things even. This is the reason why they're doing it. So if there's no point one, if there's no point two, if there's no 50 cents, then that means it's just a straight credit. And they can just design it so it's a straight credit done. You have to be well aware of what's being done right now. And I suggest a lot of you to make sure that what's being taught to your children in school is reviewed when they get home. So you're actually giving them other information. Another thing they have and inside that further shows the conquest of these individuals is the procurement of individuals who are poor and of African American descent. Why do they want to lock up the African Americans? Why do you think? Because you see how they have control over them. You see how they have control over some of the most strongest individuals in this country and how they have them just causing so much destruction. Now, what happens if these people actually learn who the puppet master is? What happens when these people finally learn that the people that you said were against them aren't really against them and they're really riding for them? You know what's gonna happen? A lot of bad shit. A lot of bad shit's gonna happen. Because then they'll start siding with all of us. And then there'll be more. If you currently look at the temperature right now, there are more blacks for Trumps there are more blacks for Trump right now than there was actually showing themselves for Hillary, and they don't want to talk about the numbers. And come voting time 2020, you also will see that his numbers for the black vote will be damn near Bill Clinton. You heard what I said? I said damn near Bill Clinton. Let me explain to you why. Because the consensus show that although it's funny for people to joke about Trump, no one's a fucking dummy. Everyone currently right now is seeing what's going on with the economy and seeing that there's no real wars happening, seeing that there's no real issues, and that the focus is on America. And people like to hear that shit. Everyone wants to hear that shit. When you see CNN, don't be alarmed when you see 10, 20 Mexicans outside and they got fucking pickets and they're picketing because those illegal immigrants don't really speak for the legal immigrants that's come over here and that bust their ass to be where they are today. And for those legal immigrants, this is the show and the platform you need to come on. I want to thank you for calling in, bro. I appreciate it. I'm about to wrap up the show soon. Um, you want to shout out any of your music or your Instagram, or you want to plug anything, let people know where you are, where you at?
I mean, like I said, out here in North Carolina, man, just trying to spread the movement. Did a new song called Shadow, man. It's a twist off the old Rubber Band, man, T.I. joint.
place for us to find that? You want to type that in the comment when you get back in there and let them know where they can find that at if you got it out there?
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, Tony.
You already, man. I appreciate you for calling in.
All right, no motherfucker. Holla at me.
You already know. This one is so good. I want to thank all the callers that called in today. It's appreciated. At least I got you. I got the text message, and I'll get on that as soon as possible. Um, Everybody today, the show was live. You know, the show was live. You'll have a ton of people trying to tell you a bunch of dumb shit, but mm, the argument is nil when you actually put in perspective uh, the severity of what they're asking you to do, ladies. What they're asking you to do is they're asking you to become murderers. They're asking you to, if you have a baby, if you don't, if you have a little brother or sister, if you don't, if you have a niece and nephew, if you have any small children around you that you love, you've ever loved in your life, go do me a favor. Go look them in the eyes and think about killing them. Think about how that makes you feel. Just the thought of that. Because you don't know how it is to be a mother. And if you are a mother, look in your child's eyes and think about killing them. You can't, right? So how can you find the strength to allow these people to tell you that the life that is inside you with a heart isn't something that's real? How can you allow these people to let you live in such disgust? And on top of that, how can you, machines, expect us to pay for it? The only way to stop the machines is to stop Skynet. And the John Connor of this movement will be Tommy Sotomayor. You may not agree with everything that this brother says, but this is someone whom you should subscribe to. His name is Tommy Soto, Soto, Mayor. And it's you spell it Mayor. So you spell, Soto, Sotomayor, period. Tommy Sotomayor. And you view him. The shows has been taken down. They used to be amazing. He does need subscribers. He doesn't know I'm doing this. He didn't ask me to do this. And I'm just somebody who believes in something that's real. Jesse Wheat. We don't like Jesse here. Yeah, I don't love Jesse. I don't love Jesse at all. I don't love Jesse at all. Jesse is a fool. And Jesse messed up his last debate too. Jesse's a fool. Jesse doesn't know what he's doing. If you ever, you're just a fool. I'll never say that Jesse's not true to himself, but Jesse is far removed from the current state of poor America. And I think that Jesse grew up in a time where there was a great amount of racism. He's smart for being Republican. He's smart for knowing that the Democrats are responsible for the conditions in which he grew up in. But I believe that he grew up and he was envious of the people that were oppressing him. And I believe that he wanted to be a part of that movement. I don't think that he wanted to be a part of the white brothers that were trying to liberate people from it. I think that he liked the I think that he liked, that much about it. I don't think that his advocation for Americans include all Americans. I think that it includes privileged Americans. I don't think that he actually cares too much
about the inner cities, because if he did, then he wouldn't always say his opinion is a fact. He always ties fact somehow with his biblical idea of what facts are. And he distorts the truth when he does that. I can curse and I can rant as much as I would like to, but at the end of the day, my responsibility with delivering the message is to make sure that the message is still sound, no matter to what regard in which I choose to use the language that I give the message with. He is very condescending, and yeah, super pro Trump channel. Listen. There's things about him that I love. I don't hate him. I just think that he's a clown. You know, it's a different story. You know, I think that he's a clown when you talk about things. I can talk as bad as I want about the black community and the dumb shit they're doing. I live in Brownsville, Brooklyn, New York. Do you understand? So if I leave from here now and I move, which I do intend on moving again, I've been here a great deal of my life. This is not something that that I can say that I just was well removed from. This is not it. Um, he he equates his religious values with the truth too much, and that has no place in politics. It doesn't when you really think about it, because in politics the only thing you're supposed to be talking about are policies. Period. Now, when we talk about the Satanism and everything else, and all that other stuff, then we could talk about religion and talk about what people believe. But I don't think that starting off any conversation with anyone you're interviewing and asking such a personal detail is necessary. I think that it's kind of intrusive if you don't believe me or not. I mean, it's intrusive. He's wise and calm because he wants to troll you into becoming irate with him. So it looks like he's right when he speaks. Listen, there are some people out there that will try to teach you. Uh, they will try to teach you without actually trying to offend you. I don't want to have Democrats on a future platform or a future show where we're just, I will have some things to show how foolish they are, but the idea, okay, listen, I'm going to do a segment what the Dems don't know, right? And we will ask questions. Clearly, they won't know, and they'll just have an opinion that they don't have, any base about. And that's funny. But physically, I wouldn't have someone in front of me, and I wouldn't antagonize them, and I wouldn't be cynical towards them. I'm either going to be direct with what it is that I'm doing, but I'm not going to be indirect with it. You understand? Like that, I'm not going to do. I can't find myself to be indirect with you when we're first in such a direct setting. So because you're in front of me, I'm going to make sure that there's certain things that I afford you in terms of respecting you. I agree with him on a lot of things. Homosexuality, I can break that down. If anybody, I can do a show about that, soon. And when I call him a clown, it doesn't necessarily make him a bad person. It just means that he does things that I don't agree with. That's just a New York term for saying that's clickbait. I think that it washes up the actual voice that he has, and